task number one is asking us to go behind the docs, the Google Docs, for the purpose of extracting juicy data, extracting knowledge that we may acquire. We are going to utilize. He's asking us for a specific keyword, but we are going to explore so many of them, but using another tool, task number two. For now, searching for the useful data, we are going to use the keyword in URL, and I'm going to explain what is that, and I'm going to make you understand later on what does mean Google Docs, and what is the technology behind of today's practice in order to achieve the most knowledge we may acquire while we are gathering data. So let's tackle this task number one. The information we are going to search for example, I'm going to open a new tab. I'm going to any data I'm going to search for. I'm going to open the famous Google, this famous search engine, to search for what actually we are going to search. For example, as for our cyber security, let's say security course, PDF. I'm going to say search PDF, whatever type here. I'm sorry, cybersecurity course. I'm searching for a sort of a PDF to give me actually content related to the cybersecurity our course. So we will find different resources. Those are advertisements I don't need. This is actually one. This is a PDF I can go for. There's another one I can go for, well, and so on. So I have a list of, but this is not special to me. I'm not having a special result. This is not special to me. It means actually I need to have a very specific knowledge about this. Actually, I have to have, for example, specific data. I have to have a specific course. I have to have a specialized course that nobody can get it, or at least it is special and not publicly given to everybody. It is given to specific parties. If it is given to specific parties, how I will reach it? Where it is available? It is available in the web, but hidden, hidden. What does it mean hidden? It means actually when I search, for example, I'm going to open Cybrary. I'm going to open the website Cybrary. Okay, I open the website Cybrary. I'm searching for Cybrary. Cybrary is actually a learning platform where it gives actually related content, content related to cybersecurity. Cybrary. This is the one. If I'm going to open a new tab, if I open, I will find a lot of courses I can serve and so on, whatever I can serve the courses by category, whatever. All of them, they are related to digital security and cyber security. Very good. So are they special courses to me also if I can get? No. But for sure, there are still courses pending, not yet published, that they can search for. Are you able to understand what I'm saying? The answer is yes, actually. What does it mean? It means there are courses in this library, for example, or any other platform similar, still not yet published, but available in their background, in their data store. They are not publishing the data yet in this the main interfaces for a reason or another. Still, the time did not come, or they are waiting for other files to come, or they are waiting for a specific time to publish. Those resources I will grab for. And those resources, they are the main purpose of this practice today. Does, for example, we're taking the example of this library. Does the library platform hides courses that we can grab? Is what they are hiding secure enough? Let me write those two questions. Does the library platform, let's say, hide courses in background? Are they secured from being, let's say, hacked, let's say extracted and securely without consent? Without consent. Let me minimize a little bit the view. Okay, question number 2. Those two questions, they are very crucial questions. The library or any other platform, not only, we have taken only an example because this is a very famous one and it is specialized in cybersecurity. But any concern, any data, any field of study, you may search for hidden content. Hidden means here, hidden. Come on, hidden means hidden. Yes, it's not visible. The content is hidden. And hidden, is it secured? We cannot reach. This is what we are going to grab for. This is the purpose of today's practice. The Dorks is our solution today, which are technologies provided by the Google to help us search in deep. Data is hidden. What does it mean? It means actually it is available somewhere, but it is not given to everybody. It is available, but it's not given to everybody. So let's search again. At the beginning, I searched for library. I'm gonna type the same keyword given to us in task number one in URL. I'm gonna type everything in small. So new type, new window, Google. I'm gonna type in URL space. I'm gonna say library, enter, ethical hacking, something like that. There is no advertisement now. The first of all, earlier when we searched, add advertisement, advertisement, advertisement. All the three, the first they are all advertisements. And when I go to the bottom of the page, I will find other advertisements. Those are advertisements also. They are actually from the Google only, but even though they are advertisements, those are advertisements also from the Google only, but they are advertisements. In here, those advertisements I'm not finding here. They are not visible. There is no advertisement here. Why? Because I'm specifically searching. Now I'm eliminating the advertisements, and I'm specifically searching. I have actually those Google suggestions. They are advertisement source. Those are from suggestions from the Google only, but less than this window here. What I'm getting in this window here. Great, great. This is the first notes. This is the first conclusion. The second is that I'm not gonna search for cyber. I'm gonna open another URL where I'm gonna search for in URL, and that's it. I'm gonna type in URL. Wait, not cyber. In URL and search. That's it. I type only in URL and enter. Okay. I press this enter. What are the results I got? I'm gonna open the first link. I'm gonna open the first link in new tab. Does it mean anything to me? Does this give me an understanding to what does this in URL do? Let's open first. No, nothing. Just the sort of information related to one topic. No, I don't want. I'm gonna close. I'm gonna open the second. This is the one. New tab. Still nothing is there. Only sort of information, website, service, whatever. I don't care. It's not the one that can make benefit me. It's not special to me. I'm gonna dig deeper. No need to go further. No need to go further because it will not give us anything. How to use it in URL. This is a hint actually. This is the explanation of how to use this in URL. I'm gonna with in URL. I'm gonna search for space. I'm gonna write index. The word index. I like the word index for me now. I'm gonna tell you later why I wrote index itself. Why? Okay, different results I'm getting. In URL, index. I'm gonna open the first one, new tab. Something looks interesting. Actually, for us as cybersecurity people, those are resources that we may actually find useful. Absolutely, those are actually 100% tutorials. This is related to Android. This whatever actually, regardless. I don't care what are they, but those are sorts of resources that you can have the benefit of. Absolutely. Yet, according to my knowledge, this is not special. Still, there are other things more special than this thing. I'm going to leave this one open and I'll come back. I'm going to open the second one now. Right click, new tab. And I'll see also, this is much more important. Actually, here we found the index. See the index here, this word index here. Now let me give you a small explanation to what I did and what was the purpose and what we reached. We tried to dig for specific courses related to cybersecurity. At the beginning, we were able to reach normal courses available for everybody, available for the public people. We found. Great. No, we need special courses. Still, they are uncovered. Still, they are ungiven to everybody. They are special and they are very important, and we can explore. And this way, we can say that this platform is not secured, and we can grab the content. What did we do? We refer to the in URL keyword. In URL. URL stands for what? Huda, can you tell me? URL stands for what? Uniform, resource, locator. URL, www is a URL. In URL, it's one word, but it is recognized by this Google. This is a doc word. It is to help us do our docs, accomplish our docs, our docking. It is one technological word recognized by this platform that will dig deeper. I'm going to search for the index without the in URL. I'm going to open a new tab. I'm going to search for index. See what I'm getting. I'm getting a definition and something like whatever. It's a new website or something. It's nothing. Nothing. It's a normal website. It's given for everybody. Next one. I'm going to open. Not tab actually. It's not. It's just simple. It's simple service to give. Nothing. It's not special to me at all. Whatever. It's not. But when we search for the index using the in URL, no, the results are completely different. First of all, the index, it is a keyword utilized by all the main pages of the web. Any website on the web written with specific programming languages or dedicated programming languages has to use the word index to index its main page, the main page. Let's say all the websites available on the internet, all, without exception. They are indexing a main page. The first page means here in this platform, here we are able to explore the full content without opening the main page. We open the main contents, all of them. If I open this one, for example, new page, new tab, yes, it is doing something. It is doing something. It is the same URL. Yeah, but we wish it to grab the content in background. We are able to open everything in background. Yes, it is doing a lot of things. It is giving us a lot of things, actually, even the contacts we can reach. But it's not the purpose. It's not the purpose here. But we reached the background contents. So, indexed contents, we can reach them using doc words. In this example, we reached all the content of this domain here, PAL 2020, using the doc word in URL. So, this platform here, PAL, I'm going to copy it. Let me copy the full URL. Let me paste is vulnerable. Is vulnerable. This domain is vulnerable. Yes, we can explore. We are able to extract its resources. There are techniques that can help us to access this server even, but at this level here, we are able to explore the content at least. We are able to disclose all the contents. Any page that they are not opening in here, let me search for the index page or home page. Login here. There is a login. Yes, let me open the login. New tab. Here is the login. Yeah, any page or any server that it is not working, it is 100% available in those resources here, within those resources here. So thus, we are able to grab contents from background specifically. Not everybody search and find the resources of the domain. Only for a specific search using specific keywords in URL. What I shown you, it has to be reported later on. It has to be reported, please. Let's come back to the question. So actually, he told us to check this domain. Let me come back to the same page where we did the index URL, the in-URL index. What was the suggestion? It is talking about intermagnet. Intermagnet here. Let me find it here. Intermagnet. Here it is. Here it is. Let me open it in a new tab. The question is asking us to check this one. Yes. I'm gonna say products, and we have a logs folder. Logs folder. This is a security breach. Actually, it is showing us track of their service, what they are doing. Those people, they are helping us to. If we know this company here, we are having the log of their services. This is actually a disaster. We are exposing the results. Actually, this is a disaster for them, not for us. It's a success for us. We hacked them. We were able to extract the content, no more, no less. While you have to note, in the question here, it is secured. Here we have the S. We have the S in the URL. Let me come back. Yes, it is secured. We have the S. We have the lock pad here. It is secured. But even though we are able to expose the content, so the content is not secured against the Google Docs. Against the Google Docs, this domain here is breakable, is not secured against the Google Docs. Great. Actually, manually we use the keyword in URL now, task number 1. In task number 2, we are going to grab the use of the Google Docs, but using a platform. We are going to use the Pentest Tools platform. I'm going to open it. I'm going to click it. It opens. Great. We are going to use this domain to search and grab data using the Google Docs technology. I'm going to go to the maximum bottom, to the most bottom, and then here to the in the footer at the end, there is the information gathering. Here it is. Yes, information gathering. Here it is. Information gathering. This is the one we need. Information gathering. I'm going to open it in a new tab. New tab just to demonstrate for you, but just click it for you. In your case, in your computer, just click it. Okay, it will open us this window, and immediately the first option to have is the list of the information gathering technologies. Amongst of them, the Google hacking. Google hacking. We are going to use Google technology to extract juicy data, informative knowledge, informative data. Let's scan that. Let's go behind of this tool. Scan now. I'm gonna just right click, open a new tab. For your purposes only. Yes, here it is. We have the search engine. So it is showing us some details, but regardless, we need only this box here. And here it is demonstrating to us some of the reports that we can actually. I'm going to open a new tab just because later on you generate something similar to this 100%. You have to generate something similar to this. I'm going to click this, download this report. It will open to me. It will get downloaded. I'll wait for it a little bit. Then test robots are here. To see how they automate 80% of your manual work. Okay, still waiting for the report. Where it is? Google Hacker. No, according to the link down, it is not showing any report. Regardless, whatever. Later on, you'll generate the report. I will ask you step by step. So I come back. I come back. I need only one page. I close the extra pages. Yes, here. Now, first of all, information gathering. Then Google Hacking here, scan now. Then here. We are going to use this search box to check the security level of a domain in question against those vulnerabilities. All of those, they are vulnerabilities. Publicity exposed, a vulnerability. Dictionaries listing vulnerabilities. Configuration files exposed, this is another vulnerability. Database file exposed, this is another vulnerability. All of them, they are vulnerabilities in plural. We will give the domain here and try to explore its level of security against those vulnerabilities. Okay, the domain I'm going to use now for this purpose only, it's our domain. It's the one that I give you the consent to use it. It's the favabay.com. It's the favabay.com. So I'm going to come back here, type here. No, there is a mistake. Favabay. Favabay.com. Yes, I typed it here. And let me check the first vulnerability. I'm going to approach it from here. So immediately, without doing anything, I'll click. Yes, it opened a new window. It opened to me a new window. Google. It is. It has been terminated. What happened? Here it is. I clicked outside. I'm sorry. It opened me a new window. I can maximize it. It is Google search only. I'm searching. It's Google search only. Saying the result did not match. But result of what? I close it. I do it again. Here, the first one, the publicity exposed documents. Publicity or publicly, sorry, not publicity, publicly exposed documents. Click it. Again, the same window is the Google document. Maximize it. Saying the result did not match any document. What search? I did not type any search. But see here, he's searching the site favabay.com. Extension of a file, doc. Extension of a file, docx. Extension of a file, open document, ODT. It's Unix. Extension of a file, RTF. It's an open LibreOffice. Extension of file, SXW. It's a programmatically actually. It's a textual file, regardless. Extension. We go further. Extension. All of they are searching for extensions only. The bar, the vertical bar, it means or this or this or this or this or anyone found, it would be displayed. This favabay.com, this site favabay.com, is secured against exposing in public doc files, docx files, ODT files, RTF files. So, in conclusion, favabay.com is secured against publicly exposed documents. How I knew? by using two doc words. I'm going to generate a new notepad for you to help you generate a report later on. So, overbay.com is secured against publicly, let's say, exposed files and resources. Great. Let me minimize files and resources. Great. Docs, let's say, doc keywords. We have site. Let me use a new line. We have site. And we have text. Text. Come back. We have site. This is the site. This is the keyword site. And we have the ext. 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 All of them ext. Ext only. So two keywords they are used to specify the domain we search in and the extension of the file we want. Ext, 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 ext. As many as you need. If you want to search for images or something like that, so you just change the ext. Here you change the, or you add. I'm going to come to the and I'm going to make space or vertical bar, and I type ext. See. At the end, space, vertical bar, space, I type ext, colon. I'm going to say, for example, JPG. What is JPG? It's an image. No, enter. No, it's not. I'm going to eliminate all and search only for this image. I'm going to say image only. Enter. No, there is no exposure. Nothing is exposed. I'm going to say PNG. Enter. No, it's not exposed. There is nothing exposed. So it is secured still. But this way we can use it. This way we can use those two keywords. They are the two keywords used for checking the vulnerability against publicly exposed files. Publicly exposed files. Let's tackle, I'm going to close this window and let's tackle the same domain but against the second vulnerability. Directory listing vulnerabilities. Directory listing. It is exactly the thing similar to this. We are listing a directory content. This is a vulnerability. Let's test that. Directory listing vulnerability. So we are going to test if this vulnerability.com is secured against directory listing vulnerabilities. Click, opened, maximize. It is secured. Did not match. It is secured. This is good for me. Actually, this is my domain. So the site is vulnerability.com. Keyword, the doc word is site. And the doc word to use is the in title here. Index of. Index of. It is secured. We used, I'm going to just modify it. We used in URL. We used in URL. In URL, I'm going to say index. Enter. Still, it is secured. I'm going to specify it like he did first. Dot off. Still, it is, so it is very secured by domain. That's great. What are the docs used? Site and in here in URL I added. No, he used in title. Also, he used only two keywords. I'm gonna write that. Also, still this domain overbay.com is secured against directory actually listing contents. Okay, listing content, listing typo contents. Docs, let's say doc keywords. They are site also and in title. And this way we continue Now we are gathering dark words. Now we are gathering dark words. So خلاص, this website is secured against this attack. I'm gonna close. Come back. Check up the next vulnerability. Configuration files exposed. Click it. There is some. No, let me check here. Actually, he's asking us security to prove ourselves. Just we are not a robot. I'm gonna click this one. Okay, he'll continue. Yes. Again, it is secured here against such attack. It is secured against such attack. I'm happy for my website, actually, for my domain. It's secured again, 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 again. That's good. My security is up to date. Okay, what are the keywords used? Site, extension, 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 extension. All of them extensions only, but but the extensions, they are different. Extensions are XML, conf file, configuration file, CNF, also configuration file, registry, reg file, information, info, and file, and so on. So we are searching still using two keywords we know, but for different files. So here, for this, let's say, category, which is the configuration files, exposed against configuration files, the extensions are new. So still, this Fava Bay is secured against configuration files exposure. Dark words, actually, not dark words. I'm going to say extensions here. Extension files, because they are new. Extension extensions are extensions are. I'm going to state, let's say, conf, CNF, INF. You state them. You state them. You state them. All of them. All of them. You state them. This extension. This extension. This extension. All of them. All of them. You state them. Good. I close, and I go behind the next, and the next, and the next. I'm gonna go immediately, for example, for this sign up pages. I'm gonna go for the last one, sign up, because this is very attractive. I'm gonna check it. Still, it's secured. My domain is secured. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. But the dark words, he's using three keywords here. He is using the site again. He is using the in URL, the one we use in task number 1, and also he is using the in title. Three dark words. Differently. What is the vulnerability? Is sign up pages. Sign up pages. Are they exposed or not? So it is secured in my domain. This vulnerability.com is secured. And the dark words, they are in URL, in title, and site. You note them. You register them. Small conclusion. The information we try to grab is the hidden data from a domain. The hidden data from a domain. Actually, every hidden data, if it is open, means this is a vulnerability. This is a fraud. Everything we open, while it is hidden, this is a fraud. This is a vulnerability. Google Docs would help us grab the hidden data. If we succeed opening any value, means that that point is a vulnerability. It's exposed. He helped us to know those those dark words. Those dark words, they are actually to be recognized by you, and you have to know them one by one. You have to. This is your role. Good. Okay, this Fava Bay is secured again and again and again. Let's check the second domain, which is given to us here. I'm going to check this Sablet Oman here, the AVB. I'm going to copy this URL. I'm going to try to copy this URL here. Yes. I'm going to copy this URL. Yes, I'm going to fix it later on. Don't worry. Here, I'm going to paste here. Great. So no need for the HTTPS. Okay. ABBSOMAN.com.net. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna search for the publicly exposed documents in here. Click. Barar. This tablet Oman is not secured. This tablet Oman is not secured against the publicly exposed documents. There are documents from background which are exposed. I don't know, هندسية. Allahu Akbar تسا. Whatever. This is actually something from background. This is a doc file. This is a Word file. If I open it, whatever limit is reached. Actually, for me, actually, I'm gonna I'm gonna redo the thing again, and I'm gonna open it differently. I'm gonna insist on opening it. Right click, copy link address. I'll close this one. I'll open a new tab here, paste what I copied, enter, and see if it opens. It opened, but ملف محدد بشكل خاطئ. There is something in here. But even though there is something that I can grab. There is something I can grab. I can log in, first of all, and then after I paste the same URL, it might give me that resource. It might give me that resource. So this ABB is not secured, is not secured against the first attack. And the same way we check all the others. The third domain also will do the same thing. Tunisia knows, and so on. I want you to check all of those three domains, in addition to the one I given you in this test only, the favabay.com, favabay.com, remember, .com, favabay.com. All of them, I need you to generate the reports actually respective for this one. Any questions here, please? Any questions at this level, please?
No question, doctor.
That's great. That's great.